Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another morning with Proverbs. Hope you're feeling blessed this morning. This is where we share a short 2-minute video sharing from the book of wisdom, otherwise known as the book of Proverbs, written by the wisest king that ever lived, King Solomon, who asked God of one thing. God said to him, you can ask of me anything. He says Solomon never asked for money. He never asked for fame. He never asked for power. What he did ask for was more of God's wisdom, understanding, knowing that was the real blessing, because that would show him how to really be successful in his life, but also how he could show other people how to really be successful in his life too. So let's really get into this. For those taking notes, we're reading from chapter 17, verse 5, and it reads this. He who mocks the poor shows contempt for their maker. Whoever gloats over disaster will not go unpunished. Solomon, now here's the question that I think Solomon's really throwing out here. Okay, are you someone, let's put in some reality scenarios. Are you someone at work who likes to gloat when your work colleagues are not doing well? Or likes to gloat over a situation where someone may be facing a sack? Or are you a pupil or a student that, someone at your university or your school or wherever it may be is not performing as good as you? So you may be getting B's and your peers may be getting C's and D's and E's or whatever, and you're gloating over that and going, look at that person, they're not as clever as me. Or maybe you're in a marriage situation and you may know someone whose marriage is about to fall apart or getting divorced, and you're gloating going, oh, look at them, that would never happen to us. Okay, or you're looking at your neighbours and the neighbours don't look as cool as you, they don't drive as nice cars, and you start to judge them or you start to mock them where they're placed. Why would you do that? Why would any of us do that? Well, do you know what? In reality, the reason we do that is because we tend to have a low self-confidence, and the only way that we can feel good about ourselves is by putting other people down. So the question you have to ask yourself, if you're doing that, what's up with your self-confidence? If you're not someone who likes to elevate people but put them down, it tends to be a low self-confidence. So get around people where you can get that confidence, and so you don't have to put other people down. But also this, God says this, most important thing, you do not have the right to put anybody down. None. You did not make them, you did not birth them. So who gives you the right to speak death over them or to mock them? Okay, one of the worst character traits this is. God says, do you know what? If you do this, you will not go unpunished. Because sooner or later will come your time and people will be mocking you. And believe me, you won't like it. Okay? So if this is your situation, if this is something that you really struggle with, really check yourself and say, do you know, why am I doing this? If I've got a self-confidence, you should get around people who can be encouraging to you. So God bless you. And as we always say, with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is I give back to God. Go out there and be blessed. But most importantly, go and be a blessing. Thank you. Bye-bye.